Ladles and jelly spoons, it looks like we are on, but maybe not, I don't know. We've got to wait 30 seconds to find out. If we are on, my name's Tim Dowd, welcome. And this is my wife, Christina. It's spelt like Christine, but it's Christina. Okay, it sounds like it is on. Gotta watch the adverts. Oh, we can skip the adverts, there we go. There we go. Cool dude. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, my name's Tim, this is Christina. It's spelt like Christine with an E, but we pronounce the E in German, don't we? And if you've come over from the other one, which is the recorded memoirs, part 3, then Christina's just finished that.
Part 3 already.
Part 3 already, yeah. And it's been 6 weeks. It's the 6th week. 2 weeks, not 4th week, you know. So, first one, then 2 weeks later, the next one, 2 weeks later, 4th week. So, in 2 weeks' time, there'll be the next version, and she'll be talking about the Musikwinkelhofer, which is a Bavarian music shop in a beautiful town called Regensburg.
It was.
It no longer exists.
Doesn't exist anymore.
It doesn't exist anymore. So, thanks for joining us. Let's see who's on. Oh, we've got 40 people. Cool dudes. Trisha's came on, then Jeff and Julie and Marie, John Butter. Jeff, Julie Wade, Tina Rigby, hello again, and Walkie Talkie Foodies, hey Tim and Christina. Hope you both had much love. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We had lots of love today because John Barrow and his wife Pam met us for a walk. If you haven't seen that, go and check it out. And at the end of the walk, we went to Harriet's for a coffee and met Heather McCarthy. And she is a lovely young lady staying in Los Cristianos. So she didn't want to be on camera, so we just said hello and then we sat and had a chit chat. And I did a magic trick. So I thought on my walks now I'll bring a magic trick. So if somebody says, used to be a magician, there you go. But I didn't show it on camera because you've all seen it anyway. It's the rope trick, you know. But it's nice to see it in person, I think, because then you realise it's not camera tricks or anything like that. So, how did you like the memoirs? Everybody was saying you got a great memory.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to do.
So you just work. You're
back
in your head.
Time,
Can you remember what happened yesterday?
Oh.
What did you have for dinner last night?
Right here.
Yeah, you did.
I had this fantastic mushrooms, garlic mushrooms.
Garlic mushrooms, not the magic mushrooms.
Garlic mushrooms, they were good.
What about the other thing? You can't remember what you had with it, do you?
That was kind of...
No, I mean
Anish.
The stuffed pepper.
Stuffed pepper.
Was that last night?
Yeah.
What did we have the night before? Yeah, see? So it's not a great memory, is it?
No, in this case not, because...
A nursemaid to 2 small boys. That was my granny. That was her favourite story for my granny.
Yeah.
Nellie, yeah. Ellen Wynne Jones. Nellie Jones. And she says, I used to be a nursemaid to 2 small boys. And my mum and dad would go, you know, because they did it 100 million times. But she could remember lots of stuff from early on, but nothing from yesterday. I can't even remember what I needed in the kitchen a minute ago.
Oh.
As my friend Bubba says, getting old sucks. Getting old sucks. Let's see if there's any questions. Okay. Hi again, Tim. I'll do that one. That one, walking around. Glenn Young, evening, Tim and Christina. Linda Tyler, hi. Stephen's on. Hello again. Luke Hallam. Good evening, Tim and Christina. Hello, Vera. Hello, Vera. So you must be the people that like the shorts, right? So I do a shorts. I do 2 shorts every day, and it's always aloe vera and Harry time, and I'll show you what the weather's like and Costa Adeje and what we're eating. So it's quite fun like that. Somebody commented on another channel where they use portions of my channel to take the mickey out of me, to tell you the truth. Somebody says he's followed my diet, he's put on 2 stone. I think I put on 2 stone as well. No. Ian at home, just watched on catch up, cool dude. Webby's on, thanks for today. Where we've just finished recording Webby's Sports Roundup, the interviews. So the interviews come on a Wednesday, and then Thursday tomorrow we're going to go and do some interviews with sports bars around about Puerto Colón and Playa La Pinta. And then Friday, normally we finish off and do the Sports Roundup Friday morning in Monte Cristo. But we're going to have to do it tomorrow because Webby's away on Friday for the weekend. So, yes, everybody's putting things out now at 6:30. The McMaster's just put a new thing out, and Cole's Place just put a new thing out. I'm getting notifications, but I'm glad that the 69 of you are here on Balcony Banter. Balcony Banter's changing, as you might have guessed. Every second week now we're going to feature Christina's memoirs, and on the other week then we're going to get together with the old crowd of Ian from Dundee, and of course Juliani Nendel. She's been very busy moving house and doing stuff, so there's not been a lot of time to go and do proper Balcony Banters. So they've actually come up with a new name for their week, which is called Food for Thought. So if you liked the old format that we did for the past 2 years of discussing a topic, then instead of Balcony Banter now, Food for Thought is going to be your go-to channel, which is on Juliani Nendel's channel, of course. And if you're not subscribed to her, you're not going to get the notifications. So, easiest thing to do, links in the description, nip over to Juliani's channel and give her a subscribe if you're not subscribed and you like that sort of thing. Stick with us if you want a bit more of Christina's memoirs, and when that's finished I'm going to talk about me, which is plus a couple of topical things at the weekend. We're gonna go back to the old Balcony Banter where it was just me and Chris having a chit chat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Having a chit chat.
And the weekend do all my memoirs. The time we had together. Once we meet,
I don't remember that. It was like young, dangerous and drunk we were.
You were always drunk. That's why I don't remember you.
I don't remember it at all. I just remember you were one of the many girlfriends I had at the time. Hi Tim and Christina, watched the memoir early. Music shop, great watch. John Barra says, love the memories Christina had and a wonderful life, and the rope trick was amazing. I watched very carefully. Cool dude. Chris looks good, says Webby. He's just
thank you.
He's always giving her a kiss, you know. He gets too close, I think, sometimes, the old Webby boy, you know. Right me darling, right me darling. There we go.
Sexy Webby.
He is sexy, yeah. It's because you can't see very well, isn't it? Exactly. Michael McGuinness, mind coach. As long as you remember who you are married to, you're okay. There you go. Yeah, sometimes she wish she wasn't, but that's another thing. Neil Lewis, really good viewing. Tim and Christina, really good interview. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Did you like the little bits that I blended in, like with the Labour kids? Some of that food, I was drooling as well. That ham, that picture I found of the ham. Oh, you can't get that here. It's called Beinschinken. And basically, it's what they do with ham normally is they'll press all bits of pork and stuff into a square and then boil it and cook it and whatever they do with it, and then you slice it and that's your ham. But the Germans, all they do is they take the bone out of the leg and then just make the leg into a ham. It is fantastic. It's a proper old-fashioned ham.
Yeah,
and there's only one place you can get Beinschinken here in the south, and that's up at Kai's German Butchers in Los Menores. It's like a Kuhdorf, isn't it? It's like a Back and Beyond up the back here. But he's got a German butcher there, and I'm not kidding you. You can tell the difference, can't you? You can tell the difference. In fact, I might go and buy some on Friday.
Yeah.
Or Saturday morning. Yeah, we'll go Saturday morning, and I'll get some Pfefferbeißes, and what else do you fancy? What else do you fancy?
The salami sticks.
Those little salami sticks. Yeah, there you go. Neil Lewis, Pete and Shella. Hi, Pete and Shella. How the devil are you? Hit the thumbs up, says Anne Marie Elton. Hi, Anne. Chris Godfrey's on. Evening, guys. I was in that hotel that you were in. Andorra, was it Andorra? Andalusia? The one behind Harriet's. I was up there today. Alan Fraser's on. See you in the morning, Alan. Hi, Webby. Wolves and Everton, what do you think? I think that Wolves are like dogs. Alan Fraser, evening, Webby. And Natalie Hick is on. Natalie Hick, there you go. So, oh, God. I've got a different microphone today. What do you think? Is it okay? If I get too close, is that a problem? Oh, yeah, I was clipping there. So I've got the microphone up because I used all the batteries in filming Webby stuff. Tim, what is the outstanding quality in Christina that you admire? That she puts up with me, basically.
And that she doesn't talk much.
She doesn't talk much. I'll tell you what it is. When I'm jumping the gun here, right? But when we first met, she was actually going out or just finished with a mate of mine, right? So I knew of her, but I hadn't sort of interacted with her because she was girlfriend of a mate of mine, and we weren't going out as a foursome or anything like that, was he?
No.
In fact, you were using him as just a man happens to, right? Once in a while a man, she used to say. If she felt like a guy, she'd go down to the Irish bar and pick one up, she said.
Didn't feel like a man often.
Yeah, but when you did, that's where you went. And then I was walking down the street towards the Irish bar. It was called the Irish Harp on Bridge Street, Bruckstrasse, in Regensburg, which is right next to the oldest stone bridge crossing of the Danube, and old Roman place, wasn't it, Saguntium? And this stone bridge, the oldest stone bridge over the Danube, is a beautiful place, beautiful town, everything like that. And I was walking, I think, up the hill, and Chris was walking down the hill. I'm not kidding you, in a yellow top, golden blonde hair, gold chain, gold rimmed glasses, yellow top, and a grey pencil skirt with white, they were white stockelschuhe,
Yeah.
high heels.
I gave this shirt and the skirt to our daughter.
Our daughter, yeah.
But her husband doesn't like her in the skirt.
And short skirts now. He's very, very possessive. But and I fell in love with it immediately. It was like a bling effect, and I hadn't been to the pub yet. I haven't been to the pub yet, so it was like bling. So I thought, that's my wife. I said. So I just spent the next couple of months wooing you, didn't I? And basically, it was just it was looks, and then we became friends, wasn't it?
Really good friends.
We became friends first.
We had lots of fun.
And I sort of wooed her like a 16-year-old, holding hands and stuff, weren't we? And yeah, so it was just basically, she was the second half of my soul. She still is, aren't you? Now you say you're the second half of your asshole, but that's another story. Two halves of the same asshole. Okay. John Beaver says, evening, Tom and Christina. Who's Tom? She's been unfaithful to me with Tom. Thanks, John. Luke Allen, first time viewer, Tim. May I ask how long you've been together and how long you've lived in Tenerife? My dream is to live there, but unfortunately, land work's going downhill. We have been together for, let me get this straight, oh my God, 32 years coming up, 33 coming up, 33 years, and we've got a daughter of 30. She'll be 30, no, she was 30 last year. Yeah, so 32 years, yeah.
Mm.
And we've been in Tenerife since 2014. We met in Regensburg in Germany in 1990. We got married in 91. Steph Stephanie was born in 92. And then 97 we went to America for 5 years. To Richmond, Virginia. Glen Allen, in fact. A little suburb of Richmond, Virginia. I was working with Siemens at the time in a semiconductor factory. Then the contract there came up for renewal, and we didn't renew, did we? We wanted to go back.
We stayed a bit longer than.
It was 3 years originally.
Yeah.
Then we renewed for another 3, but on the second year we got a bit disillusioned with the place. I remember saying the truth, didn't we? So we decided to come back. And I was saying if I waited for another 3 years, everybody else would be going back and be getting all the good jobs. So I thought if I go back a year earlier. So we went back to Munich then, which we didn't really like, did we?
I hated it.
Yeah, went back to Munich, and so we stayed there for 6 months, and then we ended up buying a house in Wenzenbach, which is a little town just outside of Regensburg City, on the other side of the Danube, and we stayed there till 2014, and that's when we moved to Tenerife. So I've done a couple of vlogs about it, but I will be going. I will be doing the memoirs after Christina's done. So that'll be cool, and so you can watch that. But thanks for joining in. Thanks for joining in, Luke. I don't know what you mean by unfortunately land works going downhill. But it is hard to move over now, especially if you're not European. So if you got an Irish passport, then it's all right. But a British passport doesn't really get you anywhere these days when you want to come and live in Europe, unless you got a load of money, as they say. Roger Channing is on. Hi, Pete and Shell. Why did you? Okay, Chris Aguamar. Watched you on catch up this afternoon. Cool, dude. Thanks, Chris. All good, thanks, Tim. Hope you're both keeping well. We are. Prash Super Travels on. Hey, Tim and Chris. It's Prash. Hi, Prash. When you come in, have you been over a couple of times now, or are you just putting old videos up? Because I see you, and you're travelling around, going to some beautiful places, and I thought you were here when you weren't. Adam Hussein, sunny good. It's been cloudy today, actually. It's been cloudy today. The toilet ones we're going to skip over. Luke Ham, thanks, and Pete and Shell, well, Craig, that's all Craig stuff. Evening, Tim. Big blood test for me on Friday, and the results on Monday. Anxious times are positive. We'll be okay. Thanks for everything you do, Neil Davison. Our thoughts and hearts are with you guys. You know what I mean? Going through stuff like that and vlogging it. So if you've not had a look at Neil's vlogs lately, go and check that out. And he's documenting his travels, so fingers crossed for Monday. Prash, home from work after 26 houses. I had to visit to deliver to customers, was great and friendly. Now watching you two lovebirds, enjoying the smooth wine and garlic, herbs and cheese. Oh, that sounds good. We're having baked potato tonight with some sort of sausagey, tomatoey filling, and then the potato on top and cheese. Probably like a cottage pie in a baked potato, basically. There you go. Hi, Tree. I didn't see Tree. Why didn't I see Tree? Because I don't have all messages. Chat filter. Show all messages. I still didn't see Tree. Marie Alti's on. Machine. Michelle T is on. I work on the land cutting vegetables. Okay, steady getting worse due to immigrant workforce. Basically, we like it or lump it. I thought they'd stopped freedom of movement getting out of Europe. What happened there? I thought only Brits were allowed to work on the land now. I thought that's the reason that we were all ripped out of Europe. Michelle, Pete, I don't see Bob. Bob, why can't I see you? Fisher, Neil Lewis, who did that? Going almost back as Bob Barrow now. Tim, me and Mum may be coming in June, so Fight 60/40 we do. Mum said she would like to both to try a famous Indian curry and biryani. We would love a biryani, wouldn't we? We're going to love a biryani. Michael McGuinness has been held. What's the difference between the Irish funeral and an Irish wedding? One less drunk. I'm assuming that Anne allowed that. Oh, Tree's not on, okay. Sorry, I thought somebody was saying hi, Tree. I missed it. You out and about? Yeah, we've been about. 13th June, says John Beavis, cool dude. David Butler's on. Luke Allen working on doing that one. Julie Wade, Debbie, hi Chris, hope you're well. I might have banned, what's her name? See, my thing's gone now.
The memory's gone.
Their memory's gone. What's her name?
Don't know.
Because I thought it was somebody else anyway. Tree isn't on, okay. Now, Tim, would you buy Indian ingredients from... Where would you buy Indian ingredients in Tenerife? There's only one shop, really. Well, it's two shops next to each other. And that is right next door to the San Eugenio shopping centre. So if you are on the roundabout where the beer garden is, and across the road is the San Eugenio shopping centre, and then there's the avenue with the trees in the middle that goes up towards the motorway. So if you walk along there for about 10 yards past the underground car park, the next entrance, you got to go up some steps or a steep ramp. You won't get your buggy up it, so you got to go up the steps. There's two shops in there, and that's where you get all your Indian stuff, I would say. San Eugenio village, just past the shopping centre. And the first one on the left is for fresh stuff, and tins and jars on the right, a bit further down. But you actually go into this little sort of like grimy tunnel, if you like, and they got all like boarded up shops and stuff, and there's only these two shops open, I think. But they're like little corner shops. They're like corner shops. So that's where I would go and get all the stuff you need. Chris Godfrey, what's your favourite place to walk in the mornings, Tim? You know, the place doesn't really make much difference to me as long as I've got good company. If I'm on my own, I just like walking around our village, yeah. But today I was in Los Cristianos, which I like because it's popular with you guys. And the day before I was in Playa de San Juan, somewhere where not a lot of people go that often. So I like doing that one. And up in Adeje town I like as well. And tomorrow we're in San Eugenio. So what we might do, Prash, if you look at tomorrow's walk, right when I start the walk with Ian, we'll go to that supermarket and show it you, and then we'll go down the beach. So 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, I'm meeting Ian and Alan, and I'll take you around the corner. I'll show you where the supermarkets are, and if I've got signal, I'll go in and show you around, and then we'll come back out and then nip down to the beach. To the beach, says my mum. Message you buy ingredients, and then my mum will do a video call and teach you how to make a famous biryani. Oh right, video call. That'd be good. What we'll do, we'll do it live. No, I'm not letting you in my kitchen, not now. Roundabout next to the beer garden bar is madness. It is. All you got to remember is when you're going round the roundabout, just be like a local. You know, be like a local. I nearly had a crash there the other day. Don't talk, Chris. Right, ladles and jelly spoons, it's 10 to 7. I'm glad you liked Christina's reminiscing. Glad that you joined us on. We got 63 people. If you haven't seen the reminiscing, go and watch on catch up. It's quite interesting. Today's walk was also interesting. We were with John Barrett and Pam, and we met Heather McCarthy at the end at Harriet's. And we went down round the park at the top. We went down past the Hideaway pub where you see Scotsman in Tenerife, down to the front, past Churchill's and that way, to the Tandoori hut, and then from there walked up past Dan's shop, took a left up to Solarona, went behind Solarona and found those little bars at the back there, went to the Fox, which I heard later is not only closed down, but there was people with masks bashing the TVs with hammers, but I didn't get a confirmation on that, just hearsay, but I believe the guy. And then we went down and had a coffee and a chinwag in Arias. That was good. Tomorrow morning we're starting at San Eugenio. We're going to go to the Indian shop to have a look there, then maybe over to the Rum Pot, and then walk back down to Harley's, down to Playa La Pinta, along, and then back up to by the Bougainville Playa. We might drop in Dan's shop at the other place, at the what's it called? Pueblo Canario? I haven't stopped talking ever. Do you want to say anything?
Look,
You're quite happy?
quite happy.
Me talking. That's because the microphone's pointed at me, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So be my guest.
I'll be your guest. Okay. Neil Davison, Luke, is just a question. Surely customers are pushed into a corner employing Europeans because the day and age not many British want to do this land work. The money isn't there from the customer. Sarah Childs. If anybody knows Sarah or talks to her, and if that was her, and I banned the wrong person, let me know, because I'll just unban it. It just didn't sound like her, because she was like spamming the channel, so it sounded like somebody else. But if it was her, then I apologise. So if they do know, or Sarah, if you're watching, send me an email and I'll unlock that one. There you go. Yeah, the Luke. Brexit has done a lot of harm, and I couldn't vote, as you know, so I didn't like it. But I thought that I thought everybody was okay with it now. They come to terms with it, and I thought that you couldn't get into Britain now, because that was the whole reason for most of the people voting to get out, was to stop freedom of movement. Where are they coming from? Not from Europe, surely. Michael McGuinness, my friend, met his wife at the Irish Harp. He always keeps harping on about it. And Feast Gangers, hello Tim and Chris, we're coming on the 27th of May. Cool dude. Contact me or go online to timothydow.com and pick a walk or a Meetup Monday or a Freaky Friday. Talking about Freaky Friday, Webby's not here this Friday, so I'm looking for somebody to come and have a drink with me and do an interview with. You just got to sit here like Chris, and I'll do all the talking. I'll ask you questions, you just got to answer dead easy questions, like what's your name, where you're from, what do you like Tenerife, all that type of stuff. And then we'll get on. So we're coming up to the hour now, and this iPad is stopping batteries. Brian Jarvis on, thumbs up, thank you so much, Brian. And Debbie saying Chris is so interesting.
Well, I never thought so.
Well, if people watch it, it's got to be interesting, isn't it? And Luke saying that's true, we don't want to do it. I don't really, but I have to. If you want to live rather than exist like those lazy bums who would sooner claim taxpayers' money. We're from Holland. I can't speak any Dutch, I'm afraid. You speak any Dutch? Thank you about it. No, me neither. Yeah, it is a thing. But we live on benefits, don't we, kid?
Yep.
But in Germany, it's not called a benefit; it's called insurance, where you pay the insurance, and then when you get ill,
Get it back.
you get it back. Yeah. So I think Britain's just named it wrong, or maybe the Daily Mail has sort of made you all bitter about when people are doing it, or maybe people are taking advantage of the system. That's one of the things. Anyway.
Yeah, but still you don't know them.
No.
They could do something really good.
Uh-huh.
And just something less so paid.
That's true. Ladies and gentlemen, my left eye is getting really itchy. Jim Loud.
I thought my eyes got itchy as well.
Really? It's the
every
Russians.
day since a week now in the morning.
It's the Russians. They're dropping gas.
Really itchy.
My granny used to say that. Russians are dropping the gas. So, Chris, what's your message to the world? Yeah, we'll finish on this one. Chris, what is your message to the world?
Just try to walk in other people's shoes and understand them better.
Understand them better. Walk a mile in my shoes. Then you'll be a mile away and have my shoes. What?
I hate you saying that. That's such a good saying.
And I spoil it
You spoil it
every time. Just kiss. Night, night, ladies and gentlemen. Jelly spoons.
Night, night.
See you on the next one.
Bye.
Tomorrow morning's walk, 9 o'clock. Don't be late. I'm going to put a thing above here like that. And if you want to support the channel, you can support it here. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe for free here. And I'll stick the merchandise over my shoulder there. This is Tim.
And Christina.
For living with everything Tenerife, signing off. Bye.
Bye.